away, can you believe it? But this weekend, you can enjoy a screaming good time at Veterans Memorial Coliseum.
That's where Joe V is this morning. He has a look at the Underhill haunted house. Ooh. And this is really exciting for us because we always love to see when you get made up and become something very scary.
Scarier than usual even, Kim. Thank you very much. Yes, and you know, Christina Cordum is an absolute pro at it, and I don't mean that lightly. Christina puts together the Underhill Haunted House here at Veterans Memorial Coliseum, but Christina, in your other life, you've actually worked doing special effects makeup for like professional movie TV productions, right? What are some of the things that you've worked on?
That's correct. I was on the TV show Grimm for 6 years, which was really
chock full of monsters and all sorts of stuff.
Chock full of monsters. Yeah. It was really my dream job, and I really missed the show. It was amazing. But I've also worked on other shows such as Netflix's Everything Sucks, and you know, we had a movie that went to theaters here, was made here, called Bad Samaritan. So yeah, just a wide variety of indie movies and smaller TV shows.
Now, so for Underhill Haunted House, essentially there's 3 different haunts that it makes up. So you got all these different characters. You have to come up with kind of, I guess, a design plan of what their face is going to look like, right? What kind of characters do we see in Underhill Haunted House?
Well, we see all sorts of characters based on the theme. So in Underhill, the manor, we have a lot of ghosts that have backstories to them. So it's really interesting. I'm hoping that once we open, you guys can read about their backstories on the website.
Okay.
So we're going to we called this Season of Screams Tales of Terror, because we're actually going to do some backstories to these monsters you see roaming the manor.
Yeah.
In Blood's End Road, we have some crazy, mutated, kind of wild hillbillies.
Little backwoods
stuff,
a
little backwoods
Gotcha.
stuff.
All right.
The thing that's interesting about Morbid Nightmares is you really don't know what you're going to find in there. It's someone's dream world, their dreamscape, as it were. So you don't know what's around the corner. And we've tried to keep you guessing every single.
Speaking of guessing, we're not going to tell you exactly what the finished product will look like here, but what are just some of the different techniques? Because you glued something to my face.
That's right. I glued a foam latex prosthetic to your face, and we've done this before.
Yes.
This one's a bit bigger than the last one.
Yeah,
this is new.
This is new territory.
And we're having fun. This was actually sculpted, molded, cast, and made at my studio, Ravenous Studios. So we're based here in Portland, and also LA now.
All right. Well, please continue your work here. So Underhill Haunted House, they're going to open to the public starting tomorrow, and then they run through basically Halloween weekend, of course.
Correct.
And there is, by the way, special events for little kids. If you're thinking maybe this is a little too spooky for you, they do have a weekend where they'll have kind of like matinee performances, less spooky for the little ones, 10 and under. And then what's kind of interesting is you're a very theatrical person by nature, because this thing is actually, in many ways, a fundraiser for a local theater group you're telling me,
That's right. We are the main fundraiser for the Canon Shakespeare Company. It's a brand new Shakespeare company here in Oregon, trying to bring Shakespeare back to the people. And they are actually in their last couple of performances of Much Ado About Nothing. So if you want to catch them at the Twilight Theater, you got to do it either tonight or tomorrow night. Oh, and they actually have a matinee on Sunday as well.
All right, and so support the arts and scream your lungs out. You can do both here at the Underhill Haunted House. So again, Christina's going to work on her makeup. We're going to show you the finished product here in about a half an hour. But to quote Shakespeare, to be a monster or not to be a monster, that is the question. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Back
Can't
to you in the
wait.
studio.
All right, Joe, thank you.